It only got worse when Luo Yunchang showed up and her words stung him. Wise steward was so mad. What's with him? He was now sulking and had no one to vent on. The Sun Clan's four were tiptoeing away. Stop right there, Zhuo Fan shouted. What seems to be the matter? What's the matter? Cai Rong, Cai Xiaoting, and the Sun Clan's father and daughter. Didn't you motherfuckers just say you wanted to kill me? And now you're asking what the matter is? Come on, didn't the four of you plan to kill me as revenge? I'll take you all on, and I'll even give you 2 free moves. Not going to make a move, huh? Since you won't do so, then get on your knees. Watch how I teach you a lesson. Regardless of how unwilling they were, their knees buckled. All of you, how did you end up like this? How else? Isn't it because the Hell Valley taught them harmful and damaging demonic methods? Just look at yourselves. You're neither humans nor monsters. How do you still have the heart to live? Don't tell me this is the strong clan that you've always wanted to be. Especially you. Instead of being content as a Luo clan elder, you joined the Sun Clan with your son. You good for nothing. Do you know why you ended up like this? It's what you deserve for wanting to be someone else's lapdogs instead of living as upright people. Even as an elder of the Luo clan, you wanted to climb aboard the Hell Valley. And now that you have, your life has become even more worthless than that of a dog's. Zhuo Fan, you are free to kill or torture us. But don't humiliate us anymore. Kill you. Why would I do that? You won't kill us. Of course I won't. I, as Zhuo Fan, only look at 2 kinds of people. One of which are friends whom I make. And the other are enemies whom I kill. Between the two, what do you think you are? Enemies? Could it be friends? You guys were never in my eyes, to begin with. Just a bunch of clowns who are unworthy to be killed, and all the more unworthy to befriend. Now get the fuck out of here. Live on like the dogs that you are, and have a taste of worldly pain. As you reflect on your mistakes, I expect a good show on your part. Phew tilde that's better. Cai Rong's group shook their heads and left. Who gave you permission to stand? Zhuo Fan sinking one last insult. Crawl out of here. Like a dog. Really? Such cruel tactics. Are they even humans or dogs? We, too, merely live as humans on the outside, but are dogs on the inside. Steward Zhuo, calm down. Why stress yourself over them? There's no way I'd get angry over trash. Oh, everyone, my apologies. The Luo clan still has some matters to take care of. Well, then, until next time. Luo Yunchang bit her lip watching Zhuo Fan. Zhuo Fan, Miss Ninga, and you. What's wrong? Nothing. Let's go back. Zhuo Fan blinked obliviously. Luo clan stayed in a small courtyard in Dragon Cloud City. With Steward Zhuo as the vanguard, we will always achieve absolute victory. Elder Lei, cane these 20 useless things 100 times each, with the intent to kill. You think I forgot about you guys since I didn't pay you any attention for the past few days, didn't you? When the Luo clan was attacked yesterday, even our allies and some outsiders hurt themselves to protect our masters. Yet you just hid in a corner and let it play out. Be thankful I didn't decide to exterminate you, but they were the 6 dragons and 1 phoenix. We have no hope of ever defeating them, and we would have died for nothing. Zhuo Fan's flick sent him flying as he roared. As guards of the Luo clan, you must still act as good meat shields, even if you know you don't stand a chance. The masters must never die before you. In my eyes, you guys did not put your master's safety first. Therefore, you must be punished. Elder Lei, what are you still standing there for? Hurry and get to it. Yunchang, what's with Steward Zhuo today? It seems that his commands are very impulsive. Never mind, Uncle Lei. Just give them 20 canes each. But hit a bit harder. Zhuo Fan, could it be that you think Miss Ninga is? I hope I'm only overthinking it. Back in his room, Zhuo Fan sat down and emptied the teacup at the side in one gulp and sighed. He was finally calm. Where are Elder Li and the others? They should be close, right? Young Miss Lei and Elder Yang didn't come since you had plans for them. That's right. I had indeed instructed them to move around this time. And the others? The others didn't come either. Why? It was my idea. Dragon Cloud City doesn't allow Radiant stage experts to enter. And you said not to reveal our cards too soon, so. Are you dumb? If you and Yunhai died here because you didn't bring any, the 7 houses wouldn't have brought Radiant stage experts because of their power. How could the Luo clan live on? All of the time and effort I painstakingly put into raising this clan, what point would there still be? Yes, I wasn't astute, and I failed to see the big picture, but you, After being gone for 5 years, you come back and instantly scream at anyone you find an eyesore. If I'd known it'd be like this, then it would have been better if you hadn't returned. Steward Zhuo, please don't take it to heart. She didn't really mean it. It's fine, I understand. It's not the first time she acted like this anyway. Old Panda sent a jade slip message to Elder Li, saying he must provide us with support. I have a feeling that things are about to fall apart with the Regent estate. Zhuo Fan was soon left alone with his thoughts. Strange. There's something wrong with today. I've been irritated by everything and lashed out at the smallest things. I was even close to trading blows too. This is not a good sign. Acting out of anger is something a fool would do. If I don't control myself, I might do something I'll regret. Zhuo Fan clutched his right eye as he fell to the ground soaked. The golden ring in his eye flashed on and off as a faint second golden ring appeared. Could it be that I'm about to achieve the divine eye of the void's second stage? With a few flicks of his arms, Zhuo Fan set up a defensive array and sat cross-legged, calmed his mind and readied himself to advance. 4 days later. I still failed in the end. My soul is too weak to achieve the second stage. Or is it because of my restless state of mind? I need to temper my heart and remove all distractions. At all cost. Zhuo Fan stood up, undid the array and walked out. What happened? Pavilion Lord Long sent someone to tell you that they want to discuss the final battle among the 7 houses with you. But you won't come out since you've been busy cultivating these past few days, so, alright, got it. Zhuo Fan interrupted her and walked away without even looking at them. Like a lone wolf. Captain Pang, don't you think he's changed? Steward Zhuo didn't change. Instead, he only returned to how he was 8 years ago. Just like when we were in the Misty Forest. The ZHUO fan from 8 years ago. A demonic cultivator only ever cares about himself, unaffected by others, but the experiences I have accumulated throughout the years have destabilized my peaceful state of mind. It's because of this that I can't break through to the second stage of the divine eye of the void. I must get rid of these unnecessary thoughts. The strong have no need for dead weight. This place had high-ranking people watching the gate. Brother, that killing with intent you used has opened my eyes. Long time no see, Brother Ju. Hubby, you were so cool that day. Say that again, and I'll rip your tongue out. What did you say? And you, if you can't control your disciple now, when she meets her misfortune in the future, you'll only have yourself to blame for your incompetence. Zhuo Fan then walked inside without sparing the women a look. What's wrong with that kid today? Acting like the whole world is his enemy or something. Zhuo Fan walked in through the heavy door, where the 3 clans sat around a round table. They all smiled at his coming. He nodded and smiled in reply, but ignored Chu Qingcheng as he took a chair. Steward Zhuo, the qualification round has concluded. Your involvement caused a large number of clans to be eliminated. Thus, the final battle that was scheduled for a month from now will happen in 2 days' time. Then the reason you asked for me is, because the Luo clan has never participated in the final battle of the 7 houses before, there are things you have to learn first. As a matter of fact, the final battle will be held in a different area every time. And accordingly, the rules change as well. What remains constant is how cruel and brutal it is, though. The final battle isn't held in Dragon Cloud City. Hasn't the esoteric debate been held here for millennia? This is the imperial family's scheme. Only by constantly changing the location could they see the true power of the 7 houses. Additionally, the difficulty of the terrain changes according to the level of the 7 houses' disciples. This time, it is expected to be the worst so far. Zhuo Fan squinted, still out of the loop. To prevent cheating, Dragon Cloud City has a large 8th grade teleportation array that can send us anywhere within the Tianyu Empire. Wherever it teleports us is the true place for the final battle. So that's how it is. The imperial family had indeed thought of everything. However, isn't it too much of a waste to use an 8th grade teleportation array just to transport people for the esoteric debate? Steward Zhuo, your skills have opened our eyes. But we still want to ask. How much confidence do you have in facing Huangpu Qingtian? Squinting, Zhuo Fan snickered. None, but fret not, for I am able to stall his tracks. As for the others, since one of them is crippled, surely. How dare we proclaim ourselves as the 7 noble houses if we remain powerless even when Huangpu Qingtian isn't around? They discussed further details then adjourned. Zhuo Fan walked to the door when a graceful figure blocked his view. What is it? Zhuo Fan said flatly. Zhuo Fan, my question still remains. Did those days in the drifting flower city truly mean nothing to you? As I said, I came up with an objective. With that settled, what's the point of dabbling in the past? Then, what about the days we spent in the room? How naive. I was merely acting my part. If I never did what I had done, would you have handed the body jade sap to me? Chu Ching Cheng slapped him before he could finish. Foolish, gullible maiden. How truly worrisome. I brood over the future of the drifting flower edifices in your hands. Ever considered handing it over? Bastard. What a heartless, inhumane savage. Smirking, Zhuofan no longer looked at her as he left, but his mockery stung nonetheless. I, a demonic cultivator, have severed ties with sincere emotions. You mean nothing to me. Even if you do hold some significance, you remain a mere powerless pawn. With heart-wrenching pain, Chu Ching Cheng watched him leave with a face filled with tears. Edifice, Lord Chu, Ching Cheng, Peony Overseer and the rest rushed over, seeing Chu Ching Cheng's state and starting cursing Zhuofan. Zhuofan, you vermin. You heartless, unsympathetic scoundrel. Do you call yourself a man? What did she ever see in you? He had just left the courtyard and soon noticed some blood seeping from his mouth. I am the demonic emperor, fated to transcend to the zenith of the demonic path. I must severe all emotions, lest it grow into more deadweight. Scram, all of you. Dragon Cloud City's westernmost side had a towering mountain going by the name of Transfer Peak. Look, the Luo clan is here. The Luo clan was a veritable wolf strutting through a sheep herd. It was so bad that the people made a 10-meter wide space for them. Everyone feared getting close to this savage beast. Brother Zhua, why have you come? Did you not detest the sight of massacres and fights? It's fine. Since the Xue clan is in, I ought to be a part of it too. Ninga, I forbid it. This isn't a play, but a vicious battlefield. A woman like you should stay out of it. Relax, it'll be fine. If danger befalls me, the thunder ring will flicker, and you will appear to save me. It's been like that all this time, no? Indeed, you will remain safe with me around. Save your worries, and focus on dealing with Huangpu Qingtian. Leave her protection to me. Let's leave to avoid causing any more trouble. Sigh, forgive her, but her recklessness compelled her participation. But fret not, for she is protected by her two brothers along with young Master Xie. She won't cause you any trouble. He felt that he and Ninga were only growing apart. With mountains rising between them, they could never return to the blissful times they shared in Allbeast Mountain Range. Zhuofan regained inner peace, like a stone-cold killer. He said to Xie Tianyang, don't even let a strand of her hair get scathed. Needless worries. Zhuofan, I'd like to join as well. Why? Yunhai, the 10 guards, and I, that's what we agreed upon previously, no? It's fine, you'll protect me after all. That's still far too dangerous for you. Are you worried about me? Mpage, no way. You're merely a burden that might get me into a dangerous spot. You agreed to protect Ninga, but you call me a burden? What are you implying? Her heart grew forlorn the more she looked at Zhuofan. Zhuofan seemed to have shut his heart away, just like a lonesome hero who shoulders all burdens silently. How heartbreaking. The 7 houses are approaching. With Regent Estate in the lead, the 7 houses strutted forth. Chu Ching Cheng was there as well. She glanced at Zhuofan only to see his face ever cold. Granny was right. This is a man devoid of emotion. A man unworthy of any woman's affection. Marshal Dugu has arrived. Ha ha, brat. I was prepared to save you back then, but to think that you already had the capabilities of a radiant stage. You made me worry for nothing. Were you present that day? Naturally. Dugu Zhantian nodded with a smile. I had just witnessed Huangpu Qingtian's ability to kill with intent. How could I not worry for you? Still, to think that both of you were such beast. Worry for naught indeed. All right, let us depart. It's about to begin. Zhuofan glanced at Luo Yunhai and nodded. Luo Yunhai strutted under the shocked gaze of the people right abreast the 7 houses, next to Drifting Flowers edifices. Is the Luo clan thinking of standing on equal footing with the 7 houses? It's no different from challenging the 7 houses' authority. Would they agree to this? Considering how Zhuofan dares to slay the higher-ups of the 7 houses, this means nothing. Ignorant bunch. Oh, promoted so soon? An aged voice echoed. So you still intend to follow after him? Why did that old fart come as well? Unwonted contriver I may be, but 2 people remain imperceivable to me. This huge Changfeng is one of them. Zhuge Changfeng sported a vague smile as he walked next to Zhuo Fan. Have you thought it through? Do you truly wish to involve yourself in this mess? Does the Luo clan have ties with the head of the Four Pillars, Zhuge Changfeng? Lord, calm yourself. Unlike Dugu Zhantian, Zhuge Changfeng acts based on foreseeable interests. His ties with the Luo clan must be due to Zhuo Fan's talents. Once the Zhuo Fan perishes, all shall make way without resistance. In other words, in this battle, killing that kid is our top priority. Our only hope of slaying a Zhuo Fan lies in. With all due respect, does the Luo clan still seem incapable? I trust your judgment. I merely wish for you to tread forward without coercion. I'm still looking forward to the day when the Luo clan's ambitions come to fruition. Zhuo Fan nodded and Zhuge Changfeng laughed. He took his yin-yang elders to Dugu Zhantian. Marshal, pardon my unannounced arrival. It's fine. As the Empire's Grand Chancellor, it's only natural that you come to witness this grand spectacle. Oh, please, no need for such formalities, Marshal. I'm merely a bored old man, seeking some form of entertainment. Pay me no heed. Mph. Who would believe that? For someone so diligent to come here merely to pass time? Must be some sort of ploy. Oh well, other matters take priority for now. In this esoteric debate, disciples above the age of 30 are barred from participation. All who disobey shall face my wrath. As for the rules, I shall leave the explanation to our royal family's jade flute divine sword, Sir Fang. A flick of his hand sent 5 jades taller than 2 people around the teleportation array. Looking at it, the people saw the stone form 5 huge gates. 8th grade teleportation spiritual weapon, the national elemental stones. Indeed. This is the 8th grade spiritual weapon passed down by our royal progenitors. The national elemental stones. I shall now begin the explanation of the rules. As you can see, they function as 2 one-way portals. Once you all enter the nebula formation, I will supervise the teleportation to the battlefield. If, by chance, you seek to return, simply pass through the national elemental stones. Is there even any teleportation formation by the stones? I haven't the faintest idea. The national elemental stones function as a one-way teleporter, but they only teleport you back from the battlefield. If you intend to activate the formation, you must first locate the aperture. Then you have to locate the key to activate it. Each aperture requires 2 keys, and only by collecting them can you return them. The sequence of those who return will dictate their ranking. Sounds simple enough. Is that so? If you knew where the battlefield would be, that thought wouldn't have arisen. For it is. The Beast King Mountain. Beast King Mountain? Gasps echoed around and some even felt their knees shaking. While the Beast King Mountain poses less danger than the All-Beast Mountain range, high-level spiritual beasts still prowl the area. Among them are the Beast Kings of level 6 and above, hence the name bequeathed to the mountain. Even experts of the profound heaven and radiant stage cannot guarantee their safety there, not to mention. What is it? Danger often comes with opportunities. While it might prove to be arduous, I have cast 5 8th ranked pills, the brimming sacred pills, there. Whether you manage to find them or not depends on your luck. Brimming sacred pill, a high-ranked pill prepared for radiant stage experts. A rare, irregular item in Tianyu, so scarce that even the 7 houses might not have any. One pill alone enables an instant breakthrough to the radiant stage without any drawbacks. If consumed by a radiant stage expert, their soul capabilities would ameliorate by multiple fold. Qingtian. Fret not, it shall be mine. Such grandiose rewards. It seems like he's about to take action soon. All right then. Go, younglings. Fang Qiubai made a hand sign and pointed at the dark mass in the center of the array. In a dazzling fashion, a pillar of light sprung up straight to the sky and forced people to squint. That formation doesn't seem like one to teleport us to a fixed location. We might be separated immediately. Upon arrival, immediately begin searching for your companions. Yes, Steward Zhuo. Relax, Brother Zhuo. I've undergone some wilderness exploration and scouting training under my stepfather. I'll surely be able to locate you quickly. I'm glad I sent you to the Marshal. It relieves me of my worries. Let us depart. Aye, sir. Everyone, please return safely. Zhuo Fan. Mark my words. I shall take revenge. Zhuo Fan shook his head and sighed. He was gone. How laughable. Daring to spout such words only when he's leaving. Cowards should just learn to stop embarrassing themselves. It's just us 2 left, so let's go. Fang Qiubai found all participants gone and closed the array with another hand sign. Yet beyond his perception, two shadowy figures slipped past just as he finished. The towering light pillar. Zhuo Fan found himself in the heart of a forest. He didn't even get to make sense of his surroundings as a roar grated his ears. 4th level spiritual beast, mountain crushing bear. The giant paw was right in his face, yet all Zhuo Fan did was have his eye flash azure. The fierce bear paw came to a grinding halt and the giant bear was scared out of his mind as he ran with all his power. To think that the azure flame holds such deterrence even toward spiritual beast. If that's the case, moving around this mountain is a cakewalk. As expected, we were all separated. The sheer size of this mountain exceeds my expectations, and the number of high-level spiritual beasts here is rather concerning as well. It's imperative to locate them now. Save me. A charming voice entered his ears. There shouldn't be any outsiders here on this dangerous mountain. They must be one of the participating disciples. A woman's voice. Could it be? Should I even? Zhuo Fan mulled it over for a second before flying down. A charming girl slammed into the water in great distress. Across from her was a 1/4-mile-long scarlet venomous serpent. 6th level spiritual beast, an overpowering flood serpent. A water serpent flowing with the blood of a lesser dragon, an apex amongst the 6th level spiritual beasts. Its strength is even on par with some 7th level ones. Flicking its red tongue, the serpent opened its maw ready to swallow the girl whole. The savage serpent bit down but got nothing but fresh water. It looked around agape. Where'd she go? In another area, the girl closed her eyes and shivered in Zhuo Fan's embrace. The girl cracked her eyes open to see a broad chest and the blue sky. You're safe now, huh? Zhuo Fan's voice was stuck in his throat. Why aren't you wearing anything? You pervert. Shut your eyes and look away.